Well, adding insult to injury for a family in San Jose. Last week, they lost their home in a fire. Then they discovered that what was left of their home was actually ransacked by thieves. And Makovec has more on this unimaginable loss.
Yeah, really despicable. And for people that have lost their homes in a fire, there's just that one glimmer of hope that when you're ready to sift through the ashes, you'll find some of those things that you treasure, something you can hold on to. But in this case, thieves stole that hope and whatever else they could grab.
Jeff Birdsello thought that the fire that destroyed his family's home of almost 30 years was a low point in his life. Then came the thieves.
It was more difficult than almost the fire, the violation.
Today, he's just trying to process the 1-2 punch after someone or some group broke in through a boarded up back door while the house was still dripping with water to scavenge whatever was left behind.
They dumped things over, they poured out, they poured over nightstands, they fished through dressers.
He, his wife, son, and daughter were so shell-shocked when they left the night of the fire, they didn't think they'd need to take everything that mattered with them. But when they came back to start the process of sifting through the ashes, they found there wasn't much left.
They took my daughter's grandfather's guitar, which was, extremely sentimental to her, and that's probably the hardest one for me. Just things that mean things to us, are memories for us, and they're material, but they're memories for us. And they just took them. Didn't matter.
They even took electronics that were partially melted from the fire's heat and his daughter's old cell phone that wasn't worth much except for the photos that were captured inside, now lost forever.
Honestly, I actually just started bawling. To be honest, I just started crying. Like, how could people do this,
But one thing that has eased his pain has been what other people have done to help.
When something like this happens and you see a community come forward, complete strangers and people that you do know, and my favorite movie is It's a Wonderful Life. It's kind of goofy, but at the end you see all his friends come forward, and it's kind of what it feels like for me.
So far, San Jose police don't have any leads on who the thief or thieves might be. They say the investigation is ongoing, Ryan.
Yeah, just so tough for the family, but it's also nice to see that the community and his friends are now stepping up.
Yeah, and he can see that gratitude, just keeping that attitude of gratitude and knowing that there's other things to hang on to.
All right, absolutely. Thanks, Ann.